Hey guys, we are back down here at Farmerville, Louisiana, home of D'Arbonne. D'Arbonne is a hammer lake that I love fishing. It's got standing timber, it's got open water fish. This week we are joined by Miss Heather Lee out of Arkansas. She is a great caster, and we're gonna see how it works with her casting and me single poling. Farmerville is centered around fishing. They have built their community around this lake to accommodate the fishermen with all of the bait shops, with all of the lodging, the VRBOs and all that. They've got everything you need to be able to bring your entire family down here. And the great thing about this town and this township is since I've been coming down here for the last 3 years, I have never once had to lock my truck since I've been here. And that is something to be proud of right there. This is small town America at its finest. There is one guy I want to stop and see before we hit the lake. And as a matter of fact, I'm pulling up there right now. This is one of the guys that helped made this thing happen. So we're gonna run in here, we're gonna talk to Mr. John, and we're gonna head to the lake. Oh, sounds like you're back here.
Come on back.
I'm on my way, I'm on my way. Hey, how's it going, man?
It's all going good, man. Welcome to town. How's everything going?
Pretty good, man, pretty good.
I know it. Hey, that's good. You catch any fish?
Well, we caught some pretty good ones last time. We're gonna go out here tomorrow and see if we can't catch some more of them.
Hey, don't forget about me. If you come to Farmerville, I'm glad. I'm proud of y'all.
Good deal. Well, I couldn't come down here without stopping in and seeing you and thanking y'all for everything you do for crappie fishing.
Yes, sir. Hey, you know you're welcome anytime, and we love our lake, so come on. That's
yes,
what
sir.
We're here for. We want to make it great for you.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate it, man. I want to
you.
go get unhooked and get unloaded and get ready to go in the morning and see if we can't get some of these crappie on the hook. I've spent most of my life chasing success, chasing money, chasing respect. Truth is, nothing has brought me joy like being right here on the water. Rod in hand, hook on the line, chasing crappie. I am a crappie angler. These are our stories, and this is On the Hook. Well, guys, we are back at D'Arbonne. This is our second trip around, and it is definitely a whole lot cooler. We're going into the fall bite, so the fishing's gonna be just a little bit different. We're gonna get out here on some of these flats and see if we can't find some of them on or around the timber. And I've got a special guest here today, Miss Heather Lee. She's new to the crappie scene, and she is a great person that's out there trying to teach people and help promote the sport as a whole to help get more people into it.
Morning.
Morning, Miss Heather.
How are you?
Man, I'm awesome. How was your drive down?
Good.
Good deal, good deal.
I'm Heather Lee. I'm from Houston, Arkansas, and I'm a crappie fisherman. I grew up on Harrisburg. I fished there with my dad as a child. I love it. It's something that I really enjoy. Crappie fishing, spending time on the lake is something that you can unwind. It gives you time to be outside. It gives you a chance to just have peace. It's where I go for just me time sometimes. You know, I like to fish by myself even when I'm not just with my family. It's something I can do and just enjoy being outside.
You do any hog calling?
A little bit.
Let's hear a practice run.
No. Maybe if I catch a big one.
We catch a big one, we're going to get to hear Miss Heather's sous-wee, guys.
I'm gonna have all of them calling the hogs.
There we go. I kind of feel like we need to get these crappie fired up. Get some of these hogs coming in the boat. Might need to get a little pregame show here.
I should have brought some Red Bull, something. You had your coffee.
I had my coffee.
I was too scared. I was trying to cut back.
All right, we gotta find some fish here. Come on, fishies. And guys, we've got some great stuff for you today. We've got some awesome catches with the camera being at the right place at the right time. It's just one of those things that don't normally happen. Heather actually pulled one out right in front of the camera guy. That was a really cool shot.
First one in the boat.
First one in the boat, here you go. You know, that's a nice 12-inch whitefish. Great way to start.
Lifescope is the hottest tech to hit the crappie industry in a generation. And now you can have absolute independent control of your transducer with All Aboard Marine's all-scan electric mounting system. Scan with your transducer in 1 degree increments, or use its hand control option. With just the flip of a switch, the hybrid control syncs with the movement of your trolling motor. Or lock it out and use our foot switch. You're in complete control with All Aboard Marine. To find out more, visit allaboardmarine.com. Electronics aren't cheap, and that's why Cornfield Fishing Gear engineers quality mounting equipment that secures your investment and gives you peace of mind. Fish more and worry less with mounting equipment from Cornfield Fishing Gear. CornfieldFishingGear.com. PTG Outdoors is family owned and sells, installs, and services your favorite electronics, as well as all the tackle you want too. We even service kayaks. Next time you're at Grenada Lake, stop by or find us at PTGOutdoors.com. On the Hook is presented by Ozark Rods in partnership with All Aboard Marine, Cornfield Fishing, Crappie Monster, Drift Master, and JB's Fish Sauce.
Heather is new to the crappie scene as far as the social media and the tournament fishing, and she's been trying to help promote the sport as a whole, teaching people how to get into fishing, how to catch the fish, and that being my mission as well, I think that's why we hit it off so well.
You sees him now. You got him.
Dang it.
It happens.
It does happen. So how long you been tournament fishing?
I just started this year.
This year's first year? Mm-hmm. And you're fishing with your husband, Ronnie?
Yes, he fishes the tournaments. We fished a few Crappie Masters tournaments. We fished a couple smaller tournaments. He fished the state tournament with me and also nationals.
Okay, good deal. That's where that I actually got to meet you, was at the nationals down here. And that's the thing I love about crappie fishing is we didn't ever known each other. And now I've been able to meet you and your husband, and if it wasn't for crappie fishing, that community would never get to come together.
It's a strong group of people too. I mean, you have strangers helping strangers just because, you know, it's the right thing to do. And people will, even during tournaments, they'll pass up maybe a win or, you know, in money to help somebody else. It really brings people together.
Down,
yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. One of my buddies that I fish with recreationally and tournament fish against, he actually busted a fin off one of his props. And another one of the tournament anglers had an extra prop there, and he just said, well, if you need it, there it is. And went over and helped him put it on. That's the type of stuff, and I know if I'm broke down on the side of the road, it happened to enough people, wheel bearings go out. You can make a phone call, he'll make a phone call, he'll make a phone call, he'll make a phone call. Somebody's gonna find you the hub you need, and somebody else is gonna grab it and come help you put it on, even in the pouring rain.
That's one thing, fishing by myself a lot, I know that, you know, if something were to happen, there's always people who are gonna be willing to help. Even though you don't wanna ask, they're gonna offer, they're gonna come help you, give up their own time, and, you know, lake time is hard to come by for some people. They only get to fish on weekends or whatever it may be, but they're always willing to just go a little extra to help you out, and that's one thing I like.
Yeah, and like if there's a death in the family, if there's a sickness in the family, the crappie fishermen are always willing to donate money, or if you have a benefit tournament, they're there, man. I mean, they're taking off work, they're getting in the truck, they're driving halfway across the country to be there to help support you. Don't get me wrong, I mean, it's still a competition and they still want to whoop your butt, but they want to do it fair and when you're on your A game. Because if you're broke, if you're limping out, limping in, they haven't beat you and they know it, so they want you to be at 100% so that it's an actual hard-nosed competition. And that's the type of stuff I can really get behind. Coming in good. I hope that fish will just work with us just a little bit.
Got him.
There you go.
Little one.
Well, casting definitely seems to be working. That's still a keeper size fish. Now down here on Darbone, right now there's no size minimum on these fish. But the ethical thing to do is if they're under 10 inches to throw them back. They're in the process of working with the elected officials to get the minimum length limit to 10 inches for this lake, and that's really a good spot for it to be at. That right there, we're gonna let him go back. It's about a 10.5-inch fish. Miss Heather's whooping my butt too right now, if y'all can't tell.
Every day is unique on the water, but Pro-Built Jigs has your back no matter your approach. Whether it's boat flipping, long runs, dock skipping, or just for fun, Pro-Built Jigs has the hookup for you. On the Hook is presented by Ozark Rods in partnership with Pro-Built Jigs, PTG Outdoors, Skinny Water Marine, and Sore Mouth Tackle.
Got him.
Got him. That's a good one. Feels like it. Yeah, it's a pretty good fish. Pretty good fish, pretty good fish. Teamwork right there. Miss Heather on the trolling motor. She actually let me catch a fish this time. That's close to 12 inches. Heather, being out of Arkansas, was excited to come down here and fish on Darbone. It's just one of those lakes that you just want to keep on coming back to. I know it's one of my top of the list lakes, and evidently it is hers too, and we had one heck of a time.
Got him.
Just a good eating size fish right there. You can take the trolling motor if you want. 10.5 to 11-inch fish. Anywhere in the country, that's your panfish right there. I'm gonna let you go back, buddy. Let you go grow up just a little bit. We're out here, you'll see us put some in the live well at the end of every episode. You gotta get that social media, so we take pictures for advertisement. Oh man, what a fish.
22 feet.
Yep. But the big ones we'll keep for pictures, and then we've released most of them. I should have not release that one. You can take that unwrapped up. Last time we was down here, we kept some for our buddy Steve here, and I didn't ask him this morning, so I might have just thrown one of his eaters back. Is that him right here at 12? Oh, that bloop, me dropping that jig head. Spooked him. I dropped that jig head in the water just a little bit too fast, and it made a bloop. That fish was 11 feet down. It spooked that fish. So when you pitch at these fish, you either got to pitch past them and let the bait pendulum back to you, or you ease it down through the top of the water so that it doesn't make that real loud bloop right there. There's no wind, so there's nothing covering up or sound or anything. So right now it's crucial. This is one of those times when you hear people, you gotta be quiet, you gotta be quiet. If I slam a compartment, I'll scare every fish within 30 feet of me. There he is right there, 14. Good cast. Y'all noticed today, we're doing two different techniques for the most part. I'm dropping a long rod, she's casting a short rod. And that's just to try to figure the fish out to determine which way the fish want them. Because that's one thing you gotta do is figure out how that they want that bait presented, and that'll be the difference whether you catch fish or not.
Got him.
God dang. She's on him, boys.
Under the boat.
There we go. Is that gonna qualify for a sous-vide?
It might. We'll start with a woo.
Oh, we gotta crank that up just a little bit.
Hey, they gotta get bigger.
They gotta get bigger. Nice fish.
Got him.
How big they gotta be to get a sous-vide?
I don't know yet. Maybe they'll just keep getting bigger each time.
Now, hopefully ain't nobody keeping count, because what is that, 3 to my 1, 4 to my 1?
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Oh, man.
Coming now.
Got him. That's a little better fish.
Can you start netting your fish?
They're gonna have to get a little bigger. When I start sous-videing, that's a nice 11-inch fish or so. Very nice. I've got water all over the camera lens there too. You better watch out, I'm catching up now. Well guys, I did my best to put that sous-vide to work today, but Heather come in there with that got him, and I got to tell you, today, she got him. Here he comes. Oh, dang.
Got him.
Oh, dang. Ah, there we go. There we go.
Thank you. We got him.
Dang, what a fish. Now, does that one qualify?
You know.
Come on, I'll do it with you. Sue-wee! Silly! Piggity pig pig. Act like you're from Arkansas or something. Don't know nothing about no pigs. Razorbacks, right?
Yeah.
There we go. There we
Woo,
go.
pig.
Man. Now, of course, it's the end of summer here, so these fish are just a little bit skinny right now. They're getting ready to start packing on the pounds. They're out here feeding on shad in the middle of all this standing timber right now. Great job, Heather.
Thank you. We got him.
Got him. So what do you do for a living, Heather?
I'm an LPN. I work at a special needs pediatric facility. I work for a non-profit Easter Seals, weekend option, night shift.
Okay, so you're able to work with the children.
I take care of, we have kids ages 2 to they age out at 20, 21, and then they go to an adult facility at that time.
Okay, so like ADHD or?
We have some autistic children, we have traumatic brain injuries, like cerebral palsy, anything that you could get, like rehab.
Yeah.
We have therapists on site that work with the children all week, and we have like foster placement. So if there's a situation that kid may need a little bit more care, they don't need a hospital, and they're in foster care and don't have anywhere to go, we also take emergency placements in like that.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Now, you said it was nonprofit. Is it funded from fundraisers or private group? Or?
Both, but government funding. They do get some grants, but they do a lot of fundraising too as well.
Okay.
Have a lot of people who donate.
Well, that's awesome. It restores your faith in humanity, hearing about stuff like that.
It's great. All of the holidays, community will come together, and we'll have people who will bring gifts for all the kids to make sure that all the kids wake up on Christmas and have
presents.
Yeah, they have presents. They'll get together for Easter and make sure the kids have Easter baskets and things that they can have. You know, a lot of the kids can't have certain things depending on their medical condition, but they always make sure that that kid gets something for them. It's great.
That's a pretty cool job.
It is. I really enjoy it.
And you work on the weekends.
I work weekend nights.
So you get to fish during the week when the boat traffic's down.
Got him.
Good? Mm-hmm. He's pulling a little drag. And that's why you use a net right there.
Come on. Got him.
There's Heather's patented, got him.
Got him.
Got him. Now see, that other fish earlier was a little skinny, all right? We moved away from the bank, got a little bit deeper, and that fish was suspended in open water. Now you can start seeing a little golf ball there on their belly. This dude is out here chasing down shad in open water, feeding up. This is what people generally call the fall bite. That's when they first start feeding up for the winter, trying to pack on that weight, get ready for the spawn that's coming in a few months. There you go.
Got him.
Got him. That is the Icicle Uppercut by Crappie Monster. It's a great clearwater bait, and we've actually both got the same bait tied on. It's kind of a creature bait. Looks like a small crawfish. Now, Heather's using an 1/8 ounce head, and she is casting at them, showing them a different presentation than what I am with the longer rod. And this way, we've got our bases covered with the different presentations, and which Heather's preferred method is casting, isn't it?
Yes, I prefer to cast to my fish. I do long rod too, but I enjoy casting, and I feel like I do better casting to my fish. Sometimes you do have to just long rod, but most of the time I can get them casting.
Let's go see if we can get him.
Let's go get them.
Get him, got him, done.
Got him.
Well, Miss Heather, now my hands is all slimy. I appreciate you coming out here with me.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Teaching me a little bit about this casting stuff. That right there is all right. I'm gonna put that in my trick sack, and I ain't never gonna forget it.
Appreciate it.
If you all ever get a chance to come down here to Farmerville, check out Darbone. This lake has got some pigs in it now, and it's got more fish per square acre than any other lake that I have fished for the size of the fish. And make sure and tune in next week, guys. We're gonna be coming at you from another hammer lake somewhere in the Midwest. We're gonna leave you guessing until then. Next week, we're gonna show you how to get them on the hook.